can't do this all on my own. I know that I'm no Superman. I'm no Superman. I'm no Superman.
What's up, Bo? What you doing?
Making sure these machines keep this vegetable alive. Man, I wish his family would just let him die.
Cool.
Man, I wish his family would just let him die. Man, I wish his family would just let him die.
What the French? Sorry, I was just hiding from one of my teachers. It's a little game we play.
Really?
No, you can win at games.
Got bad news for you, sweetheart. You lost. I need you to go ahead and take Mr. Evans' chart here and make 4 copies. Drop one off at my office, one at my car, one at the bar that I frequent, and then go bury one in the quad and draw me up a map just in case I want to go on a treasure hunt later on. 10 after. Goodness gracious. Oh, darn it all. Now, if that ink runs, I'm going to have to replace the whole sign.
Weird. Broken ribs and a possible ruptured spleen? Was Mr. Evans in an accident?
Yes, he was in a train wreck called His Life. You see, Alan Evans is a hardcore drunk, an alky, a sauce monkey, a hooch goblin, a man who unwinds at the end of every single day by treating himself to a delightful garbage bag full of vodka.
So what are we going to do?
We're going to get him out of here, and then, hopefully, he's going to die someplace else, like in a yard or somebody's shed. Oh. I love teaching. I'm a teacher.
So what are we going to do? We're going to get him out of here, and then, hopefully, he's going to die someplace else, like in a yard or somebody's shed.
I've never seen myself nude. I mean, I've been nude, but I never look down.
Weird for a doctor.
I don't sleep, and I haven't eaten anything all week except yogurt and wine.
Maybe you should take a...
Alan, I'm not done. I can't believe what Cole gets away with. I'd like to fill a tube sock full of batteries and just beat him a little. You know, send a message.
I'd like to fill a tube sock full of batteries and just beat him a little. You know, send a message.
Man, that was a great cry. I always feel fantastic after those. Hello, world. Lucy's back, am I right?
Well, you definitely gave me something to work with.
Wow. I mean, my forehead's really big and I look Chinese. My forehead's really big and I look Chinese. He's opening up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was married, too, before everything fell apart. Tell you what, though, I definitely don't want to live this way anymore.
Maybe you don't have to.
Oh, yes, falsetto. Uh-oh, she's leaving. Yo, let's keep going. Now even higher.
Look, Alan wants to change, so I found him a rehab facility. I just need a doctor to sign off. Are you in? And that was the beginning of a long line of no's. I asked all the doctors in the hospital, and they all shot me down.
Naive 5. Someone please wake me from this nightmare, because in my fever dream, I see a med student getting involved with the patient who I expressly told her to ignore.
Dr. Cox, while you're fury gathering, let me just say that if Alan goes to rehab...
He will do nothing except figure out how to steal enough paper cup shooters of mouthwash to get one last desperate buzz on. His job is to leave here and die. Your job is to listen to every word I say at all times, and here's the hard part, actually do those things. So in the future, when I tell you to do nothing, I mean nothing. And in case that is still not clear, nothing.
President Obama has put in place a reform apparatus reviving the euthanasia of Hitler Germany in 1939 that began the genocide there. The apparatus here is to deny medical care to elderly, chronically ill, and poor people, and thus save, as the President says, $2 to $3 trillion by taking lives considered not worthy to be lived, as the Nazi doctors said.
I thought being a doctor was about helping people.
It is, Lucy. Well, that and showing up my third-grade teacher who said I'd never amount to anything. Eat it, Mrs. Nickerson, and rest in peace. Turk and I met over a bloomin' onion. I like to think of it as a metaphor for our relationship because it's delicious, 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 but not really so healthy.
I will hurt you, little man.
You know, I don't mean to sound too forward, but there's someone at the hospital who's really digging you. Are you hitting on me because I already went through my bald black dude face? Seriously, I did.
I'm no Superman.
Super Notch Bros, come on.
And that's a special bond, one which I cherish.
I just think you should go for yours. Go for yours. Go for yours. Go for yours. Go for yours.
I'm no Superman.
Are you hitting on me because I already went through my bald black dude face?
Seriously, I did.
Because when I flunked out of med school before, I consequently torched every relationship that meant anything to me. I'm not taking that chance again. What's a yurt?
Remember, Alan, you can do it.
Can't thank you enough.
I knew I'd just changed Alan's life, but I wasn't going to make a big deal out of it.
Lifetime presents Antonio Sabato Jr. as Alan the Drunk. A man this broken
I'm just really broken.
needs a woman this strong.
You can do this, Alan!
With a mentor who cares so much.
God, I care so much. God, I care so much. God, I care so much. God, I care so much.
Antonio Sabato Jr., my safely ethnic, my safely ethnic, my safely ethnic, my safely ethnic dreamboat. Over the next few days, I stayed proud of myself for helping Alan, and I wasn't naive. I knew he had a long road ahead, but maybe, just maybe, having someone believe in him was all he needed.
Have I got something to show you? Honestly, I can't think of anything that could make this moment more delicious, delicious, delicious.
Turk and I met over a bloomin' onion. I like to think of it as a metaphor for our relationship because it's delicious, delicious,
Delicious,
delicious,
delicious.
but not really so healthy.
I will hurt you, little man.
Alan?
Who are you? More delicious. I love when movies end the way you hope they will.
You saw this coming?
Everyone saw this coming.
Not Dr. D.
Really? Would you like to know the deal you pressed to Dr. D made with me in my office? If I agree to do this, you have to promise that I'll get to be there to witness the devastation wash over her hopeful face.
I'll do what I can.
Then I'm in. He even bet me a triple C note that Alan here wouldn't make it a week.
I don't believe you.
Hey, Big Pear, I want my winnings in all fives.
He even bet me a triple C note that Alan here wouldn't make it a week. He even bet me a triple C note that Alan here wouldn't make it a week.
Or my own number one sign, your call.
How could you do that to me?
I know you can't see it right now, but this is good for you. Look, Lucy, at some point, every doctor needs to learn about lost causes, 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 like Alan. I just thought I'd come along for the ride with you.
Why?
Because when it happened to me, there was no one around to talk to me about it after. If you're going to survive as a doctor, you have to stop trying to change things you can't change. If you're going to survive as a doctor, you have to stop trying to change things you can't change. If you're going to survive as a doctor, you have to stop trying to change things you can't change.
My head hurts.
Get used to it.
Superman.
His job is to leave here and die.
Man, I wish his family would just let him die.
We're going to get him out of here and then hopefully
He's going to die someplace else, like in a yard or somebody's shed.
President Obama has put in place a reform apparatus reviving the euthanasia of Hitler Germany in 1939.
Someone please wake me from this nightmare.
Superman.
Someone please wake me from this nightmare. Someone please wake me from this nightmare. Someone please wake me from this nightmare. Someone please wake me from this nightmare.
I'm no Superman.
Turk and I met over a bloomin' onion. I like to think of it as a metaphor for our relationship because it's delicious.
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 Delicious, but not really so healthy. But not really so healthy. But not really so healthy. But not really so healthy.
I will hurt you, little man.
I'm no Superman. I'm no Superman.
More delicious. I love when movies end the way you hope they will.
I'm no Superman.